Hello, and welcome to Canvas for Paraprofessionals. We are elated that you have decided to join us today. Let's get started. We're going to start by giving you the link to access these amazing slides. The link is bit.ly backslash ACPS Canvas 1. You'll note that the words are in lowercase letters. So let's be sure to type it in that way. I'm going to type it in with you. That's bit.ly backslash ACPS Canvas 1. And we're going to hit enter. And you have now reached the same amazing slides. So now you can take this with you wherever you go because you have access to it. Let's go over our agenda. We're going to start with an introduction to Canvas and, of course, our wonderful welcome. We're going to discuss accessing Canvas through Clever, logging in, the navigation menu, profile pictures, notifications, understanding the dashboard, courses, assignments, modules, and immersive reader. We'll also discuss accessing the Virtual Plus course, reviewing how to access Growing with Canvas, and explain the TIS office hours for individual questions and support. Let's talk about objectives and format. What are we going to do today? We will review logging into Clever in Canvas and provide an overview of vital items in Canvas which are used on a daily basis. We will also identify helpful courses in Canvas to improve Canvas usage skills. How are we going to do this? We will do a large group review, provide live step-by-step instructions, and office hours for individual support. Why Canvas? Well, I'm glad you asked. It provides consistency for all HCPS families to access classroom content. Assignments and Zoom links are embedded or linked within Canvas for access. We will have these awesome weekly agendas, which will make Canvas consistent and accessible, and we will use the Canvas calendar to help students track assignments. And it provides ability for your TIS teams to support your use of Canvas for instructions. We want to make it uniform for the entire district and easier for our teachers, staff, and students. Next up, we are going to get started with our Clever Link and Canvas links. Stay tuned. Back with our Clever link. We are going to click on our Clever link and open the Clever website. From here, you are going to log in with Google. I'm going to type in my email address. So I'm going to cheat a little bit. My email address is already populated, and I'm going to click Next. From here, you will enter the password for your ACPS Google account. When you get here, it will automatically tell you to log in. And I'm going to be staff today. You won't have a district login. And here we are at our Canvas dashboard. When you log into Canvas, it will take you directly to your Canvas portal and dashboard. And now that we are here, we are going to look for our Canvas link. Let's scroll down. We're going to keep scrolling. And here it is. Here's Canvas right here. Now, I'm going to show you a little trick. If you hover over your Canvas icon, you will see a little heart appear. This heart will make this Canvas icon one of your favorites. So we're going to click here. And a magic trick, if you scroll up to the top, there's your Canvas button. We are going to click here. If you have reached a screen that looks similar to this and you see lots of little cards, you have reached your Canvas dashboard. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, now that we have logged in to our Canvas dashboard, let's see. We are going to look at our navigation menu. We have a couple of great things on here. We have an account access. You all won't have an admin button, but you will have the button for your dashboard, which is where we are right now. You will have a button for all of your courses, any groups you are in, your calendar, your inbox for your Canvas messages, the link to comments where you can import templates, studio for videos, and this awesome help button where you can talk to Canvas support at any time. You can chat with them, call them, or check out awesome Canvas guides. Here is our friend, the dashboard. We're going to do a few housekeeping things right now. We will start by clicking on Account. Account is amazing because you have a few great options you can do here. You'll notice that by my name, there's no picture. There's just a canvas icon. Well, we don't want to leave it that way, so we'll start by clicking on Profile. When you get to Profile, if you hover over it, a little pencil appears. Here's this pencil guy. We're going to click on our pencil friend and notice that it gives us the options to upload a picture, take a picture. So let's do this. Let's choose a picture. I have a lot to choose from here. So we're going to click on my documents and hey, it's a little avatar of me. We're going to click on her. I like her. And then we'll click open. From here, we will size our picture to see if we like it or not. Let's make a little bigger. And now we're going to save. There I am. So, if you like your picture, let's go to the next step. Let's click on notifications at the top here. Now, notifications alert you when something happens on Canvas. It will send you an email. So, if it has a green check beside it, that means it's going to send you a notification. So, let's see what I have here. I think it's really helpful to have the due date notification checked so that you can know when students' assignments are due. Also, you'll notice that I have it checked when someone uploads a file, and I also have it checked for when an announcement happens because you want to know if a teacher posts an announcement or if you post the announcements also. Let's scroll down here. I have it checked for notification when a student submits an assignment, also when there's discussion posts. I think these are really good things to have notifications for. Let's go back to where all the magic happens. Let's click on the dashboard. Now, when teachers add you to courses, you're going to see some awesome courses here. So, we'll start by going to my sandbox course because this is where I have a little bit of information here. Now, is the awesome Hammond template. Let's say you want to see assignments for your students. Let's click on assignments. We have an assignment called the awesome assignment. Let's click on the awesome assignment and see what this entails. It says, what is the color of the sky? Well, if you look to the right, no one has submitted the assignment. So let's say you have a student who needs help submitting an assignment. So I'm going to play student for a moment here. So I'm going to click on my student view. And let's take this for a ride here. Now, I am functioning as a student currently. So let's say you're helping a student. Let's click on assignments. Looks a little different now. Undated assignments. Oh, that means I didn't give it a date, but that's okay. We're going to click on assignment. And now it's asking our student, what is the color of the sky? So what should he or she do next? They're going to click on submit assignment. What does that do? It opens a brand new window where the student can answer the question. So again, our question is, what is the color of the sky? And now we have some options to submit it. We can upload a file, or we can click on text entry, which means that our student can just type in the box. So what color is the sky? Not everybody at once. Let's type in the word blue. Now that we've typed in our word, we are going to submit assignment. Ladies and gentlemen, there's some confetti. That means the student has submitted the assignment correctly. There is submitted in our top right corner. If the student made a mistake or misspelled something, they can resubmit the assignment. Now, let's play teacher for a second. I'm going to leave student view. Now, Hi, we're back to being a teacher. Now, so let's say we went back to home. We're going back into assignments. And now, here's our assignment. Going to click on it, and you notice we have 0 out of 1 submissions graded. Now, what should we do? I'm glad you asked me. We're going to click on Speed Grader. What our Speed Grader does is it allows us to grade the assignment. Now, my test student, has his name there, said that the color of the sky is blue. I think that's correct too. So let's click 100. Now, a couple of things you may need to know. If you want to attach a file to it, you can click attach file attachment. If you want to attach a media comment, a video of some nature, you can do that. If you want to just type it in, you can say great job. Or I'm going to show you a little trick to cheat. If you are someone who just doesn't feel like typing, if you click speech recognition and you click the record button, great job, test student. Ha. Click the stop button and you notice that your comment appeared in the box. You are going to click submit. On your screen, you'll notice that you graded 1 out of 1 students. There's a 100 out of 100 average. Ha. Now, let's close this window and let's go back to home. I know you're thinking right now it says 0 out of 1 submissions graded. Let's try something here. If you go to the top and click the refresh icon to reload the page, here's a magic trick. It says 1 out of 1 submissions graded. Let's go back to home. And you have graded your first assignment and you have helped your students submit their assignment. Awesome job. We have submitted an assignment for a student. We have graded an assignment. But I know you're wondering, well, how do we make an assignment? That's an awesome question. Let's go over to assignments. Ah, what do we do next? There's a plus sign and assignment button in blue in the top right corner. Let's click that together. Ah, let's name our assignment. If this pops up, you can X that out. Let's name our assignment. So we had an awesome assignment. So let's do a fun assignment for now. Okay. Now, right now, let's ask a question. How are you feeling today? Okay. Now, our question has 100 points. Hmm. Assignment group. Where do I want this assignment to go? Well, it's first quarter. So let's do first quarter. And how do I want my student to submit it? We're going to submit it online and give them the option to put in text entry, website URL, or file uploads. Here, you can put allowed attempts. You can do unlimited attempts, or if you do limited, you can specify how many attempts. And let's say 1 attempt for this one. It's not a group assignment. Huh. Let's put a due date here. Let's say it's gonna be due on, let's say September 4th. And school's not in session yet, but it's gonna be due September 4th anyway. All right. And down here we are going to save and publish. When you save and publish, that means that the student can see the assignment. So now we have our fun assignment. How are you feeling today? How many points? And how they can submit it, and how many allowed attempts. You have created your very first assignment. I want to show you another option while we're here that will really be beneficial to your students. Okay? So I'm going to go back to home and I'm going to pretend to be a student again. And that's the student view on the side. If you're ever in a Canvas course and you want to kind of simulate what your students will see, you're going to click student view. So we are clicking student view. Now, I'm going to show you another magic trick. I promised another magic trick, so here goes. When your students go into Canvas, they have a couple of really good options. Before I show you the magic trick, if you look at the grades tab, you'll notice that there's a number 1 here for your our test student. Let's click on that. Oh, let's see here. For the awesome assignment, we have a 100 and we have our comments. Hey, that's pretty good. Great job, test student. Let's close that. Now, let's go back to home for our test student. Here's our magic trick. If your student clicks on Pages, there's an option available called Immersive Reader. It's in the top right corner. They always have to click on Pages to get this option. Click on Immersive Reader, and now, our banner just turned into words. Well, here's something really nice about this. Down here, there's a little button, and we're going to click this guy. Oh, this button just gave us audio. There is a little microphone, a little speaker icon beside this button, and you'll notice that it determines voice speed and if you want male or female. So have a little turtle down here, thinking that means slower. Have a little rabbit here, thinking that means faster. So let's go slow and let's do a male voice. And then we're going to click back on our little play icon here and click and see what happens. Whoa. Let's pause that. It's a little too slow. You're going to click back on your speaker icon, make it a little faster, and now we're going to play again. Okay, so we can determine how fast or slow. Now, let's try a couple more options. There's some letter A's here for text size. If I want to enlarge the text, I can make it larger, I can make it smaller, I can change the font, I can even change the screen color, which is really nice for differentiation. Now, we're going to click on grammar options. Let's say, I want my student to identify the nouns on the page. Let's click here. It turned all the nouns purple. How about adjectives? Oh, turned them green, but we can't see green, so let's turn them to blue. You have any adjectives here? Well, how about brown? So there's no adjectives right now. Let's click on if they need it broken down into syllabus. To syllables. There you are. You'll notice that little dots appear in between words. And also reading preferences. If your student speaks another language, you can click here. Let's click on Arabic, Saudi Arabia. I want it by word and by document. And I'm going to click play and see what happens. There is Arabic. We're going to pause. We're going to click on reading preferences, and we can turn this off at any time. And we can turn it back into English, United States English. And that is called Immersive Reader. Our next step is to look at modules. What are modules? I am glad you asked me. Let's click on modules over here on the left-hand side of the menu. You see that our first module says Unit 1 assignments. Well, there's nothing else. What's a module, you ask? A module is kind of like a notebook. And it's a notebook that you can put different pages into. What it does is it keeps the students organized when it's time to complete assignments or activities. So right now we have something called Unit 1 assignments. There's nothing in Unit 1 assignments. So you'll see that there's a little plus sign here. We're going to click this plus sign here. And you can add an assignment to a module. So we just had the fun assignment we just made. Let's add item. There's our fun assignment. Okay, let's click the plus sign again. There's our awesome assignment. Add item. So when your students go to modules, they can now see assignments in order as to when they're due. Speaking of when they are due, we're going to try something out here. Okay, let's go be our test student again. I'm going to click on student view. All right. And now I'm going to click on calendar. Hmm, there's nothing due on my calendar right now. Or is there? We said that our assignment was due on September 4th. Let's go forward. Oh, there it is. So when you make an assignment and it's dated, your students can go to the calendar and see their assignment. So there's our fun assignment. Our student can click on the assignment and see the actual assignment when it's due, and they even can click on it to open it. So when our students are looking for assignments, they actually can go to the fun assignment or any assignment to the calendar, click on the actual assignment and see when it's due, and it will even take them to the submit button. Well, let's get back to our presentation. We just went through Clever to get to Canvas. We took a fun look at Canvas, and now we are going to discuss important Canvas courses. We will start with the ACPS Virtual Plus Teaching and Learning Resources course. Let's click on it, hover over it, and there's our link. The Virtual Plus Teaching and Learning Resources course is where you want to be in ACPS right now, because that is our goal and our focus right now. Virtual Plus. So it starts by saying, I'm right here. Looking for self paced professional learning? You can start now. Click here. Let's click together. You will notice that there's a list of items you can learn more about our ACPS district apps. You see Brain Pop here, Canvas, Clever, Discovery Education, Vocabulary, G Suite, Nearpod, and many others. If you come over here, you'll notice that here's the links to self-paced learning opportunities and certifications. We'll click on BrainPop 101. As you see, this is definitely where you want to be. It says learn how to use BrainPop with your students in this introductory course for teachers. Huh. It's for teachers, staff, and anyone who wants to learn more about it. So you also can go back, and some of these even have certified programs where you can get certifications and certificates. So this is something you definitely want to look into when you have a free moment to learn all about our awesome ACPS apps and any other training you like to obtain. I want to remind you that when you are in a Canvas course, if you want to get back to the main page, always click on home. Let's go home together. All right. Let's scroll down. We're going to click here. There's required trainings that you have to complete. You see there's Zoom, responsible use and social media policies, student data privacy, and common sense media digital citizenship training. Let's click on the Zoom training and see what it has in store. Hmm. You'll notice that there's a video here. So it says the videos review the required settings for Zoom meetings to ensure the most secure environment for our students and staff. If you look at the video, you go all the way through it, and it says that there's a Google form on the next page that you have to complete. You won't be able to complete the Google form until you watch the video. So please make sure that you watch the video. Where do we go to get back to the main page, everyone? We're going to click on home. All right. We're going to take one more look at our required training. Let's click on the student data privacy. Ah, it says, oh man, it's due by September 4th at 11:59 p.m. So be sure to complete it. It says you must be logged into your free Common Sense Educator account to access this course. If you use your ACPS Google account, it will work to log you in, and then you will have to complete the modules here. In order to get to any next page in Canvas, It's very convenient to scroll down. You can go to next or previous. Where we go? We're going back to home. Okay, let's look at one of my favorite pages. This button is Virtual Plus Access Help. Okay, we're going to click on this button, and there's a couple of items you need here. I really want to share with you a couple of things here. Let's start with the tech tutorials. On your tech tutorials, you will see that there are several videos that were made just with our students in mind. There's Clever, there's Google, there's Canvas, there's Edgenuity, Nearpod. So if you have a student who doesn't know how to get into Google Drive, direct them to this page. You actually can share this link at the top here and you can copy it and give it to them. They don't know how to get into Clever. They need help getting started with Canvas. This is the perfect page for your students. So keep in mind that it's called ACPS Tech Tutorials. And there's links for other languages as well. Let's click on Spanish and see. And that's pretty good. They can click directly on it and they can obtain the document in the language of their choice. Okay, let's close this page out. All right, there's also a parent access page. On this page is information for parents for how to get into Power School and establish their parent account. If you have parents who need help, they forgot the username or password to get into seeing their students' grades, this is a perfect page to direct them to. Let's close this page out. Okay. There's also the Virtual Plus frequently asked questions. Just click on that. And you click down and it tells you all about Virtual Plus. What is Virtual Plus? Will it be expanded? What's the difference between Virtual Plus and the 100% virtual model? So any questions you have in regards to Virtual Plus, this is an excellent place to come. Okay, let's go back to home. Hi, all our links have appeared this time. Let's click on one of my favorites, accounts and who to contact. This page is vital because it lets you know, it's of course it shows you our amazing ACPS apps, but it also informs you of how to log in to each website. So let's say you forgot how to log into ESS. Well, first you hover over, it'll give you the link to the website, and then it tells you in the description what it does: payroll, HR information, and benefits. It tells you that you login details with your employee ID and the last four digits of your social security number. I tend to forget too. And then if you have an issue with logging in, it gives you an email address and a phone number to call. So this page is golden for helping you log in. If you scroll down, you see all the apps, who to contact, and even for our instructional tools, you can see who to email if something goes wrong. Let's go back to home. I'm going to scroll down to instructional technology tools. Hi, this is a personal favorite of mine as well. Because let's see here. Let's take a look at a couple of these. These are your division-wide tools. Again, these are just the same tools that you use on a regular basis, and it provides you a description and a website for each one if you hover over the link. Okay, let's go back to home. Okay, we are back with our instructional technology tools. And here's another one of my personal favorites. It's called the Tech Tool Finder. I'm going to click on this guy. Let's open him in a new tab and see what's happening here. Look at this. It says, welcome to the ACPS Tech Tool Finder. Not sure which ACPS approved tool best fits your learning goal for students? Take this short quiz to find out. So let's see. We want, are you using this tool for a live or asynchronous student-paced lesson? Let's say we're going to do a live lesson. Okay. Now we're going to click next. Let's say, what are you using this tool for during your live lesson? Let's say a live interactive game. Gonna click next. Choose the option that most closely matches your learning goals for a game or quiz. Looking for a fast-paced game? Or am I looking for a game that easily flows as part of my larger lesson? I'm gonna do a fast-paced game. Let's click next. Oh, our tech tool suggestion is Kahoot, and I'm sure many of you have played Kahoot. It's like a cool trivia game that our students really love that they can play from their devices. So the purpose of the Tech Tool Finder is to direct you to a ACPS tool that will be beneficial for your students and very engaging. I really hope you enjoyed that because this is one of my personal favorites. Let's go back to home and I'm going to show you one more very valuable tool in our Virtual Plus course, the staff frequently asked questions. If you have a question about who will receive devices, when will students receive devices, what happens if a student's device is broken, any questions about internet access, this is the page that you want to seek out. This page has everything you need on it. So don't forget this page is called Staff Technology FAQs. Back to our presentation, and we have Canvas instructional tools. Let's click on that. This page is very beneficial. If you're in the middle of Canvas and you cannot remember what a button does or how to use it, this page will take you directly to that. You notice I clicked on announcements. It took me right to it, directly to a page that shows you how to do announcements. Let's go back for a second. It's a long list of just about every button that you will find useful in Canvas, even quizzes. So this page actually tells you how to use all of these and how to make these items. I think you will find it very beneficial. So don't forget Canvas instructional tools. Finally, but certainly not least, we will take a look at the Growing with Canvas course. We're going to click here. When you get here, it's going to ask you to join the course and enroll, and you're going to click those options. This course is very vital to you because you can go through it and click on different modules to learn different aspects of Canvas. You start with the introduction, planting, setting up your account, and learning about communication. Some of the things that we've showed you here. So there is a, let's start with this. There's a join this course button, and then you click on enroll. And this is how you enroll in the course. Okay? We're going to come back here. Once you enroll in the course, you'll be able to start with the introduction, and it will take you through the modules, and you can read this first, do the welcome, and I'm going to give you a special hint. If you haven't completed one section, it will not allow you to go to the next. There's lots of vital activities in this section, so we really recommend that you go through the Growing with Canvas course. If you are on with us live or watching the video and it's 10 a.m. to 11:30 on Friday, August 28th, or if it's 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. and you're still on with us live, you can actually ask us questions live and we will be glad to help you. I sure hope you enjoyed spending time with me today as we learned a little bit more about Canvas and all the new options ACPS has for virtual plus learning for you. I've enjoyed being your tour guide today. Have an awesome remainder of the day.